Hello, everybody. Uh, what's been going on with me? Uh, Slowly but surely, I'm getting everything into storage. I took out all the stuff from my car. I'm just waiting now for the people to come and pick it up and pay me for it. I'm gonna sell it for scrap. A car that I paid $5,000 for it. Just finished paying it off. Now it's worth $600. So the other 4,400, it's just an expensive lesson. And also a test too, because everything that happens, I see love when I look at you. I see love, yes I do. When I look at you, when I look at you, when I look at you, I see love. When I feel your touch, I feel love. When I feel your touch, I feel love. Yes, I do. When I feel your touch, when I feel your touch, oh Lord. When I feel your touch, I feel love. When I read your word, so much love. When I read your word, so much love. Yes, I do. When I read your word, when I read your word, Lord, when I read your word, so much love. I look at you, so much love. When I feel your touch, I feel love. Yes, I do. When I read your word, when I read your word, oh Lord, when I read your word, so much love. Well, that's the song, and everything else that's going on in my life. I'm getting checked out by neurologists. I still see spots. If I see two more spots, if I see a pink spot and like a lavender spot, because I see all the other colors, if I see those two colors, I could be the poster boy for the gay pride parades that they're gonna have next year or whatever. This year, I don't know when they have it. I think they have it this year, right? Don't they have that during June, like the Puerto Rican parade and stuff like that? I don't know. Oh, wait up. Didn't they just have gay pride? I don't know. They should have like a gay year. Let's get it all out their system, you know? But anyway, yeah. So I'm going through that. You know, I'm seeing streaks. I'm seeing yellow streaks. I'm seeing like light green streaks, yellow and light green. I don't know what. I don't know why. Maybe the yellow is because it's weight, and the light green is go go. If you can see it, baby, go. You know the the yellow is weight. You know, it's always been weight. So either that or the Pope is coming to town. One of the two. And I see all kind of spots. You know, when I was in the hospital, um, I was talking to a doctor and I was stomping out what I thought it was roaches. And he said, "What?" He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Did you see that big roach coming towards me?" And he said, "No, no." And I checked my shoe and there was nothing there, man. You know, it's kind of embarrassing when you're stomping out a roach. But that's a good thing, you know, because you know when you're Puerto Rican, you know, I guess you know you never forget those moves. You know, you never forget those. See, what gets me is those roaches that are like Doctor Strange roaches. You know, they start doing the circle with their antenna, and then they go through another dimension. You know, and you throw them on the floor and you can't find them. You know, because they've gone through the other dimension. You know, or you hit them and they nowhere to be found. You know, and they start flying around the big ones, and you hit them and you can't find them again because they've gone through another dimension. You know, they were just here for a little while. You know, I call those Doctor Strange. You know, they start with the antennas, they start making little circles and they go right through it, you know. That's for you, Doctor Strange, you know, and then you have the other ones. It seems like every day they're giving birth, you know, the roaches and stuff, you know. So I don't know, man. You know, I would love to have like a cross between a human and a roach. Because, you know, how would you get rid of that person? You know, I mean, what the you know, I mean, it seems like all they do is just eat and have sex. You know, I think they're born pregnant. I don't know. I mean, you know, well, I know that thing about pregnancy. Believe me, you know, I know exactly what that feels like. You know, when I fell down and cracked my head over here on the pavement over here because these people here don't clean up the leaves. You know, they cut the leaves, they cut the grass, they trim the branches, you know, or the whatever the little bushes and stuff, and they send people around to cut big branches from the trees that are here, but they don't pick up after themselves, not right away, you know. So it was raining on the 28th, and I slipped and fell on some wet leaves and twigs that were there next to the car. I was trying to put the battery cable to the car so that this way I could close the window because it started raining. And sure enough, I fell backwards. I was like that lady. I fallen and I can't get up. That's exactly how I was, you know. And you know, Hillsborough County Fire Rescue came, and so, well, anyway, when I fell down, I called up 911 because I couldn't get up, and I was bleeding out my head. You know, I felt the blood coming out, and so I told the operator, the 911 operator, and I told him that you know what was going on and where I was. I was, you know, right next to the Cadillac, and so I see them coming, you know, I was able to look at them under the Cadillac, and I could see them coming, and then they lifted me up rather quickly, and right away I got vertigo and I got the nausea. You know, I got very nauseous. I thought I was pregnant. You know, that was because I hear that, you know, you get like nauseous and you get dizzy also. You know, you kind of like have you know, it was a hard pregnancy. What can I say? You know, it was, and I need to see if I can get you know some OBGYN who could help me. You know, I want to do it like on the Montu. You see, this way it'll be good because Montu will get some love. I like mine too. The inverted loop, the loop that they got over here at Busch Gardens. They could put me there, and then right at the loop, the baby could just flip, just come right out. Then we have somebody with good hands. Maybe Mike Evans could come from the Bucks, and catch the baby. He got some pretty good hands. Who else? I don't know. Is Brooks Robinson still alive? Because that guy was something, man. He had tremendous reflexes, man. I mean, I played third base, but phew, that Brooks Robinson, man. I don't think are we ever gonna see anybody like him again? I don't know. Maybe. Ozzy was pretty good. Don't get me wrong. But third base is a different kind of animal. Especially like when you're going. When you cross the bag, you grab the ball. That's fair territory. Your body is taking you to foul territory. Yet you can jump up in the air and throw that ball to first base. Man, that's different. That's a whole nother level of. If I just put on some of his how do you say, some of his highlights, you know, that guy was something else, man. Don't get me wrong, Mike Schmidt was pretty good. Not only did he hit home runs, but he was a pretty good defensive third baseman. I don't know how many times he won the Golden Gloves. But Brooks Robinson, oh, man, you got to see his highlights, man. That was crazy. There's always somebody who takes it up to the next level. Sort of like Sandy Alomar throwing from his knees or whatever, not even getting up, throwing the ball to first and second and third or whatever. And there's always somebody who takes it to the next level. You know, second base. There's always people who go up the middle. That's another tough play, getting a ball and then throwing it at first. That's also another one. Or going up the middle, getting the ball and just tossing it with the glove to the shortstop. To get the out or something. There's always somebody who's gonna take it up to the next level. Well, I want to take it up to the next level too. I've seen some pretty good fielding people. When you look at Willie Mays, with his tremendous to catch, going out there to center field, going way back, and we're talking about somebody who's one of the fastest ever, because he had like 600 stolen bases, so, he was up there, a very fast guy, and for him to go all the way back and catch that ball over the head, that's incredible. I know there's been people who have made more spectacular catches in center field, but not like that, not like that, not under those circumstances, you know. That's the whole thing. And also, who is it? I forget the guy's name, Jim something, the center fielder that really did good. And I remember one time I did a catch similar to that. We were playing stickball, and that was over there in Belmont Avenue. And the guy hit one towards Tremont Avenue, which was a long shot. And I went back, whack, back, whack, whack. I caught that mother, and they knew I caught it because if not, you'd see the ball bouncing. That's how we knew if the person caught it or not. People didn't believe that I caught it. I was pretty good defensively. Maybe offensively, I don't know. Maybe the fastball I was able to hit, but those curveballs got me. Until I started switch hitting, then everything changed. But I was pretty good at that, and and the same thing with football. I was pretty good at that too. And but there's always another thing that God wants you to do. God wants me to take this up to another level. So not only is it going to be talking to these people and being used by God to see them convert, but it's also going to be talking to these people, seeing if God will be gracious enough to them to be converted, but also do Bible studies and also get these people into a local church or get them involved in my church, whatever is better for them. This is gonna be taking it to the next level. You know, so let's see how it goes. Pray for me. Pray that God will use me. Pray that God will sanctify me, and whatever that looks like. You know, whether it be sickness, injury, physical pain, or whatever, poverty, whatever it looks like. You know, I just want to be used. You know, and that God will send me to wherever it's most beneficial to Him. Yes, even Sin City. I'll go back to Sin City. You know, if I have to. If God sends me there, I will go in a heartbeat. I just start seeing the doctors over there at the VA hospital over there in Brooklyn or whatever. You know, which I used to do a long time ago. So I don't know. But anyway, or whatever, Dallas, Texas. Go over there and get into Dallas Theological Seminary, which I plan to visit. And I think in May or June they're gonna have a 2 day seminar thing. So I'm gonna see if I can go over there and visit. And it's good because I haven't been to a couple of places there, but I would like to go. And it would be good to visit some other people. Well, anyway, God bless everybody, and I pray everything is going okay with you today. It's a beautiful Friday, and it's filled with a lot of blessings. I didn't go to take my Botox shots because doctor had called me up before I even got into the Uber to go over there, and she tells me no, that she gotta wait. I have to wait like 4 more weeks before they can do that. So she has to go a little bit deeper in my arm, with the burn, and so I think it was like a 60% reduction in pain, which is good because this way I don't have to be taking oxycodone and hydrocodone and all these other codones. I could just, because my arm really is probably the most painful thing I have. My arm, especially at night. At night there's just no place to put it. I put it. There's just no place. There's no position that I could put it at that is good. And I'm gonna start taking OT on Monday, occupational therapy. So pray for that, because on Monday I'll take the occupational therapy, so that this way when they do give me the Botox shots in my arm, this way I won't lose too much uh, muscle. It won't be too. It won't be too weak. As you see, I got ankle weights, wrist weights. I got ankle weights on too, so I'm using that. And every week I'm gonna be increasing by a pound. And so this is what I'm doing. The physical therapist thought that it would be a good idea too. I do everything according to them. I don't do anything on my own anymore, because I'm kind of like Peter, where they where they told Peter, when you were young you did what you wanted to do, but there gonna come a time, when what they're gonna take you where you don't want to go. And I'm at that point. But I pray that God would use me, you know, and that God would let me see people, coming to Jesus. I tried to talk to the guy today in the cab, but he was totally against me for the moment I jumped in there. I mean, he didn't even want me to sit behind him. And I told him, I said, look, I had a double stroke. I need to sit behind you, because I can't put the seatbelt or take it off with my other hand. So, and then he gave me a hard time, because I told him, I said, the window doesn't go down back here. He said, oh no, I got a child lock on. And I said, well, that's a safety issue, you know. I said because the thing is that uh, just like the other last week, I think it was, or the week before, there was a billionaire lady who went backwards on her Tesla instead of going forward, and she went into a pond, and she panicked. She called up her friend, and she didn't get out of the car in time, you know, and even experts were saying that the film that they have in the Tesla is so hard that, those little stupid hammer things that they sell, they're supposed to be able to break windows. Well, it won't work on a Tesla, because the Tesla windows have a special film, which it will be very hard to break it with one of those stupid little hammer things that they have. It looks like I don't know what it looks like. It's not a real hammer. So anyway, you know, you gotta keep a claw hammer. I think a claw hammer you'll do it. go to Lowe's, Home Depot, get yourself an old fashioned, a claw hammer, or what else? The rock hammer. Remember the one that this guy used in Shawshank Redemption? I want to get a rock hammer. You know, I mean, he was able to get out of prison, so I don't. I think you'll be able to get out of a car, with a good hammer, a real hammer. Not that little I'm gonna get out of here. No. You gotta be able to just get in water, keep your head, take off your seatbelt, roll down the window, and get out. Or if you can get out, just open the door and get out. But if you're in the ditch, it's kind of hard to open up, the door sometimes. So he got all upset because I told him that that's a safety kind of thing. Maybe actually I told him, I said, if you get a passenger who's majadero, a passenger who is one of these really stickler kind of guys, I said it's gonna be kind of hard because they will call up Lyft on you, and they will say, hey, this is a safety issue, they can't put down the window. God forbid if I'm in a ditch, you know. Actually, I should have done it for him. I should have told him. I should have called up Lyft. I still have the thing there. Maybe I should call up Lyft and tell him, hey, look, this guy has a safety issue. But it is Friday. I don't want him to get in trouble. Maybe he just make a couple of bucks. I'll do it on Monday. On Monday I'll just call up and I'll tell him. Well, actually tomorrow I have another lifting, so I guess maybe I'll just wait a couple of hours, and then I'll do it before tomorrow, because they give you 24 hours to rate the ride, and I'll make sure that I do it before going to the eye doctor tomorrow to get my glasses, to get the prescription for the glasses, which I haven't gotten in a long time. So I have to get glasses, them, and then I'm gonna see if I can get some glasses with Humana. So this way, I'll have at least two pair of glasses. Actually, or what I should do is I should wait for 6 months, and then this way I'll have every 6 months I get a new pair of glasses. It might be better, but I think this time maybe having two pair of glasses might be good, and then I just wait for the next time, for the yeah. Well, I don't think I'm gonna keep Humana anyway, so maybe I'll just get the Humana one now. I don't think I'm staying with Humana, even though they did send a lift truck. I mean, a lift car, but I think he was working for the insurance company, because of the fact that the I never was notified. Usually, when it's a Lyft driver, they do notify me that it's a Lyft driver. They always send a message. Look at where the driver is. He's on the way to you. They never did send me that message. So let's see what's going on. Well, I'm gonna leave this here. It's almost 25 minutes, and that's what I'm going through right now. And well, I just picked up some more medication, some more pain medication. I picked it up today. I mean, if I was suicidal, I got enough. I got enough hydrocodone here to probably kill an elephant. Between the oxycodone and the hydrocodone, I could probably. I put a lot of stuff in the over there in storage. I should have put my microphone and my speaker. I should have taken that over there too, but I want to keep that so that this way I can, maybe I could do a gig, a singing gig or something, or set it up somewhere and go to the beach. Go to the beach at night, and do some comedy there, just on the promptu, talk about my pregnancy and talk about how, I'm talking with the gynecologist to make sure that he makes the obstetrician gynecologist, make sure that he makes the incision real low, and very small, because this way, in the summertime comes, I can still wear my bikini, my itsy bitsy yellow polka dot bikini, you know, and drive the guys crazy with that, So I want to want to make sure that the C-section, the scar is real down on that, And of course, I have to watch my salt intake, because my blood pressure is going high. Hey, I found today my meter for my diabetes. So let's see what that says, huh? Let's see what that says. Woohoo! I was wondering where this thing was at, but I've been pretty good though. I haven't been. I mean, I've been hitting salads like for the longest. Every night, my last meal is a salad. So I think I've been behaving. But when it's that A1C test that really tells you what's been going on. What's going on? What's going on? We're doing it live here. Okay, let's come over here. This is already done. Let's do the ring finger. As you can see, I have a little tie. See it right here. A little thing I took it from the bread. That little piece of wire that they got there, the little tie thing. Because it's so terrible to see a ring finger. It should have a marriage ring on there. I'm gonna hit it because you know it's just it's got to be used for something. That finger. Oh, I just barely felt that one. I don't even think it broke my skin. I don't think it broke my skin. Oh yes, it did. Oh yes, it did. It's just that I don't feel that much pain over here. Maybe I should do like MMA, because I don't feel pain on that side. And if somebody gets me in an arm bar there, I can still probably fight and get. They'll probably rip my arm off, and I'll still be like, what? You know. Hey, that's not bad. 137. I'll take it. 137, and I'm not even. This is not fasting. I mean, this is. It's true. I did do some exercise, because I went to take the. I went to go to take some stuff to the to the to the. I was gonna say to the shelter. No, to the storage. So, but 137 is good. That means that I can eat something. I need something. That means that I could go have some. See if they got any ice cream there as a bonus, and take my morning meds. I haven't even taken my meds today. So, but then of course, I have been, like I said, I have been busy. Busier, and at least now I have my meter. I don't know where my meter was for the longest. Yeesh. Let me see if I don't even want to hit the average thing. I mean, I need to keep it down. I need to keep it way down. I need to keep it so down, it'll be like the like that song that the Jackson 5 did, Let's get down, 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 way down. Let's get down, 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 down. There ain't no words to the song. You just dance at home alone. Say it ain't no words to the song. What you gonna do? We're just dance at home alone. Now, sister, get it. Well, this bed sounds like it's really something. It's rubbing up against the wall. The people, whoever's here on the other side of this wall, they must be thinking, "Dang, this homeboy here, man, he's he's crippled, but he is a triple because he has twins in his belly. He has twins in his. Let me see. You can't say womb. That's a woman thing. Moon, a womb, my man womb, my man womb. No, my womb, man womb. I gotta say it quicker, man womb. This way, it'll make the Democrats happy at least. If I come out like that, and with all these dizzy spells that I have, I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting dizzy. I haven't gotten dizzy now for 2 days, so who knows? Maybe it's over with. I pray it is, because if it is, it'll be good because this way I can start driving again. And if not, well, I'm just gonna have to just be chill, And I can't drive anyway today because I already had some hydrocodone because of the pain and because I knew I was gonna be doing a lot of heavy lifting and stuff. But then, of course, when you weigh over 200 pounds like me, I'm at 220 last time they weighed me. So that's heavy lifting right there, you know. As a matter of fact, if the doctor would have given me some Botox in my leg, I would have had to go to an assisted living facility. Because when she puts it in my arm, she tells me I can't do any heavy lifting for 2 weeks using that arm. So, did I spend 2 weeks without using it? No. So I'm a bad boy. It's like Luke Costello used to say. I've been a bad boy. Okay. Well, God bless everybody, and I pray that you have a great Friday, a fantastic weekend. I'll be trying to do updates and trying to do songs and stuff. So, this song here, I'm gonna be registering it, and I got some people that I'm gonna be sending it to, so that this way they can put some music to it. Um, I have an idea, but I need to get like some of this Acid Pro, Sony Acid Pro, so that this way I can put some music to it. Either that, or maybe I can get the music therapist at the VA. She's fantastic at that, Natalie Quintana. She's the one that did the Whitest Stroke. So that was really good song, and it got me #1 in the National Veterans Arts Festival. Okay, well, God bless everybody. Have yourself a great day. Bye bye.